Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Gi. I'm your host, Ashley, and I just realized that that rhymes, and I love it. Anywho, so I started this channel in hopes of connecting women with other women who participate in the sport of Jiu-Jitsu. There's not that many of us. We are growing, but I get inspired by other women when they go out and speak and do their thing. And I'm hoping that I can also do that and also bring women together in general to inspire each other, share knowledge, communicate, grow, and learn from each other, and kind of just grow the sisterhood and reduce the rivalry, I guess. Rivalry is fine. I'm not saying it's a problem. But, good sportsmanship, not where we all hate each other. It's nice to have friends, especially friends that are women that you can trust and bond over something that is such an interesting and unique sport. So I'm going to introduce myself, give you a little bit more information about myself. Like I said, my name is Ashley. I am a purple belt. I've been training jiu-jitsu for 8 years now, going on 9, I believe, next year. I train under Daniel Perez in Miami, Florida, and he's been training for about 20 years now. And he is the first black belt, first American black belt under Damian Maia, who is also a jiu-jitsu practitioner from Brazil, who also competed in UFC doing MMA. So that is my jiu-jitsu background. I am an active competitor, and I love competing, even though it does give me anxiety. Or maybe it's not even anxiety. Maybe it's adrenaline that I'm confusing with anxiety. Who knows? But the point is, it stresses me out, and everybody has different stress levels when it comes to competing. But I can genuinely say that my professor is right. When the more you do it, the less horrible it gets. So I just love doing it in general, even though I do get that intense adrenaline and those feelings. In the beginning, I wasn't that obsessed, but towards the middle of my blue belt is when I started to get very involved and become addicted, I guess I would say. I started training when I started pharmacy school, which was probably not the best choice. But that was when it was introduced to me, and it really reminded me of WWE wrestling with tapping out people, and I used to watch that all the time when I was younger. So I was like, this is awesome, because I used to play like that with my family and my cousins, and now I get to do it for real. So I loved that opportunity. And a way to defend myself, awesome. Another useful skill. So I didn't get to train that much in the first 4 years of my jiu-jitsu journey because of pharmacy school. I was constantly studying. Didn't really have time for anything, going out, like really anything, just exercise and study. So I was only training about 1 to 2 times a week when I started. And then I became a pharmacist. I graduated, and then I was able to start training about 3 to 4 times a week. And recently I changed jobs to a more relaxed job that doesn't require so much of my attention and doesn't have so much responsibility on my shoulders. And now I'm actually able to train up to 5 to 6 times a week, and I'm super happy about it. Some personal stuff about me is I'm a Leo. Yes, I like astrology. Get over it. I would say I'm an adventurous person. My favorite color is purple, and that is my current belt level, so I'm very happy about that. My favorite number is 7. I connect a lot with Buddhism and some magical stuff. I love animals. I love nature. I would consider myself a spiritual person because I love to meditate. And I also love science. So there's a little bit of contradictions there, but hopefully as you get to know me, you'll understand my eccentricness. I promise you, I'm not totally weird. So at this moment in time, I do train more in no gi, even though this is called the Sisterhood of the Traveling Gi. I chose that name because It reminds me of a movie called The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. And, in that movie, it was a way for these women to connect and spend time with each other. And it was a pair of pants that happened to make all of them look good, and it fit all of them even though they had different body types. And, it was just a way for them to come together, a reason to meet up and hang out, basically. And in jiu-jitsu, we do tend to give hand-me-down gis to new people who are starting and don't necessarily have the money to purchase a gi. And it kind of just reminded me of that. And I would, in a heartbeat, give a new female that wanted to start and didn't have money, I would give her one of my old gis in a heartbeat. Like that. And that's just what this community is about. You form, deep bonds, great relationships. You make so many friends. And some schools, it turns into your family, become a whole family. Add it to your Christmas list. I'm kidding. But seriously, like, you do create these close bonds, and it's wonderful, truly. So, as I said, I do currently train no gi mostly right now, but I still train in the gi. I've just been competing in no gi only this year. But both of them will be discussed. I want to talk about it all. And, I don't like teaching in general, but I love teaching jujitsu. And I love teaching jujitsu to women, especially. I am always inspired, so I love to inspire other women to do the sport with us. I want to be able to compete and become a champion so that I can travel and inspire and teach and grow and learn even more, as I progress through my jiu-jitsu journey to my black belt. And I'm truly excited, and I hope everyone else is excited to talk about all of this jiu-jitsu stuff. I feel like a crazy person always wanting to talk about it, and we don't always have that many people to talk about it with. So I hope you guys will appreciate all these discussions. We'll pretty much be doing like Q&As, like everyone can get involved, ask questions in the comments, tell their own stories, or report them to me, or maybe we can even do like interviews, whatever we all want to do. We can do whatever we want. We'll talk about competition preparation, any experience advice, techniques, talk about all the techniques we learn or have questions about, any fears, concerns if you've never even started, like what do you want to know before you even walk into a gym, anything. All of it's on the table, and I'm ready to talk to all of you guys. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.